Good evening. Is this thing on? I don't know how to work this thing anymore. There's like music playing. What the heck? How do I stop? Let's try turning this down. That worked. Oh, there we go. Let's hit this button. Wow. That's pretty loud. Sorry, that's pretty loud. I don't know why. Let's just get in the game. That's louder than the actual game is. That's pretty unusual. Ravenous Lobo, what's going on? Secret stream. You can finally take a shower. Well, that's what I'm here for. Well, I'm not here to bathe you. That'll be kind of hard from all the way over here. I've seen things. Yeah, this is just kind of like a test. See if I remember how to use all this stuff. I still have to set up a bunch of stuff. Like, I deleted my bio on my page because I didn't think I was going to have one anymore. So under my channel, it was just like, come hang out with me while I chip away at my backlog of PC and console games, blah, blah, blah. It was, just something to fill it in. I'm going to write a better one. I was actually going to do that tonight, but I was like, why don't I practice actually trying to remember how to use all this stuff? So nothing really in depth. I will try to make it a good call on deleting it. So now it just has like links to my Twitter maybe, and maybe my Fourth Wall merch, which I still have not ordered sample mugs. I should do that because we all want one here, and I made them as cheap as possible so that manufacturing costs were covered. But yeah, my daughter wants the Mingus mug, and Granddaddy wants the Sir Icy Butts for work. Luckily, I didn't put the name on it. It's just my character's face. I thought about that. I was like, I should probably not put the name. So I also wanted to see if I remember how to play this game, and I already don't really remember much. So what's, I kind of talked to you in Discord a little bit, so I kind of know what's going on with you, but you can tell me again if you want. There isn't a whole lot new, honestly. I've been slowly working on getting the office in shape for when this whole setup, I've got to tear this entire setup down. Like, I'm talking, I have to take the desk apart to move it. I can't leave any of it together to move it. My hallway I live in an actual house, but the hallway is probably as narrow as like a double wide trailer, or not even a double wide, just like a trailer. I don't know if you've ever been in a trailer, but there's usually enough room for you to walk down a hallway, and if I had like a puffy coat on, my shoulders would probably rub both sides of the wall. Yeah, I grew up with friends down the street that lived in a trailer court, so I've been in a lot of trailers. Granddaddy and I actually looked at trailers before we bought our first house. We were going to buy a trailer. Kind of glad we didn't. But it would have been fine. Like, it's somewhere to live. Doesn't matter to me. I don't really care. I just don't really like having people connected to me. It's kind of my thing. Like when you've got problems with noise, you know, like in your brain problems, it's not good to be connected to people. But nothing wrong with a trailer. They serve a purpose. So anyway, my point was my hallway in my actual house, which was built in like the mid 90s, it's a ranch. I think what happened was they wanted the house to be a certain size, but then they realized that if they wanted the rooms to be as big as they wanted, it was going to cost them quite a bit more. And my grandfather had to downsize his original house plans as well. The house that I grew up in was actually supposed to be, I think he told me, he had to make the house 6 inches smaller on all sides so that he could afford it. So I have a feeling they did the same thing with this house. They're like, well, we want the footprint to be this big. And they're like, well, you can't. They're like, well, we're not going to make the rooms smaller. So they made the hallway smaller to make the rooms bigger. That's my guess. If you lived in a trailer, you could always move down the road. Yes and no. I mean, maybe. The unfortunate thing is, if you're living in a trailer court, so typically you would buy the trailer. Sometimes you rent. But even if you buy the trailer, you pay what's called a lot rent. You have to rent the land that the trailer is on top of, say you didn't have enough cash to buy the trailer. You'd have to take out a loan on the trailer, so you'd have that monthly bill, plus you'd have lot rent that you have to pay forever. And that can be anything. Whatever the trailer court owner decides he wants per lot. You know, maybe some lots are different sizes than others. You have to pay that lot rent too, unless you own property and you buy a trailer. Some people do that. They'll buy land and live on it with a trailer until they have enough money to build their house, and then they'll build the house on the land, and then the trailer gets taken away. Yeah, we're in a housing crisis, and unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be ending anytime soon. It's probably, I don't know. I'd probably be optimistic if I said a decade from seeing some positive change. I don't know. It's just based on what I read, what's going on out there. We got lucky when we bought this. It was literally right before everything was shut down. We had no idea what was coming. When we closed on the house, God, how long were we here? We bought this in 2020, closed on it in, I want to say the end of January, beginning of February. Your neighborhood and city has homeless problems. Lots of trailers broken down, yeah. Where I live, typically you don't see a lot of homeless because it's very rural. Even in the cities around here, not a lot of homeless. That's surprising. And I've been, I have family in the cities, the local cities. I'm talking, our major cities on the East Coast, it's like it's part of the megalopolis of New York and Philadelphia. I guess that goes down. Does that go all the way down to DC? So in between New York and Philly, you've got Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton, that whole chunk of city that connects that whole area. And I don't ever remember seeing a ton of homeless. I think the other problem really is you've got corporations, sometimes international corporations, purchasing houses and buildings and then, charging us to rent them. And I know some states are trying to prevent that. They're passing laws on, blocking certain people from being able to purchase land and stuff. and houses. I think that's a good move. We have to protect ourselves. I have no problem with that. The rent over there is cheaper than California. Oh my God, yeah. By far. By far. Yeah, you can pick any mortgage. Like, we've owned 3 houses throughout our marriage and pre-marriage. Like, we bought our first house together before we were married. Any of our houses, the mortgage has been cheaper than any apartment we could ever find in California. That's insane. Like, when we moved to California, I think we moved out of our first 2 houses were like relatively small, very small. And I don't remember what our mortgage was anymore. I don't even know if it was $1,000. Our taxes, our property taxes on our last house was less than $1,000 when we bought it. There are some areas around here that we were looking at houses, the taxes would have been $5,000, and ours was under $1,000. But I think our apartment out in California, which was way smaller than our house, we're talking like, what was that? I don't even know if it was like 500 or 600 square feet, was like at least $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 a month, something like that. And that was like a major shock. We had to live like sardines and pay even more. Luckily, Granddaddy's job was a mile down the road, so she didn't have to commute very far. The downside was it was California. We still kind of joke about that. The worst part, though, is that it was her dream job. Now, part of the reason was like of leaving was like I hated living in an apartment, and that's when I left. That's when I left to go back to school and moved to Minnesota. And she ended up moving to Pittsburgh, pregnant, and moved the entire apartment, the 2 cats, while being pregnant, across the country. And I didn't see her until she came up to visit me like many, many months later. Yeah, well, she didn't like California either. But I don't, honestly, I guess that maybe the job wasn't good enough. If she really wanted to, she could have said, like, I want this job. I'm not leaving California. I would have been like, okay. I don't know what I would have done, really. We did start looking at houses, but they were so far away, like the houses that we could afford. Now, out there, her salary was more than she had ever made in her life. But the problem is, everything was more expensive, so it didn't really matter. Our lives have always been challenging. That's just how we roll. If it's not challenging, then we're probably doing something wrong. Yeah, and I lived in Minnesota for a year, and she was living in California to finish out her year there, and then moved to Pittsburgh. And then I didn't physically see her pregnant until she was probably like 5 months along.
Oh,
do I have anything? No.
Ashen one.
I don't remember if I had anything to give. This stream's probably not going to be packed with a lot of gameplay. That's why it's so strange when things go well. Yeah, I hear that. I guess there's nothing for me to do right now. So, what time is it? For me, it's 12:14. Yeah, I found out on the phone because I was doing my histology clinicals up in, technically the hospital's in North Dakota. I lived in Minnesota across the bridge. So I would drive back and forth across the bridge, which was like 10 minutes. And Yeah, so I was there. I got a phone call from her one day, like in the lab. I worked in the pathology lab, and I was like, it was odd to get a phone call. She's like, well, I guess we're going to be parents. And I was like, well, I guess so. And that was pretty much her conversation. I'm not even joking. That was pretty much how it went. And then, not much longer, she was like, do you want to know what it is? I'm like, yeah. I was like, honestly, I was hoping for a girl. I know maybe that's kind of weird. And it worked out. And it's pretty much because I'm not a typical guy, and I didn't want to have to pretend to like sports and like have a son. And like, I know girls play sports too, but I'm not like the manly dad type. I like science and video games, and like if I read, it's like articles. I don't read fiction books. I don't play sports. I do work on cars, so that's something I probably could have passed along. So hopefully my daughter's interested in working on her car as far as like putting, I don't know, as long as she puts in like washer fluid, I'll be happy. Granddaddy, I taught her how to change tires, and she had to one day. She changed a flat tire and got herself on her way. I know I don't have to like that other stuff, but I would have felt like, you know, the social norms would have been pressing down on me. So I feel more comfortable, honestly, doing, washer fluid for windshield wipers. Yeah. I'll be happy if she just does that and gets, vacuums it out once in a while. I've had to change. I mean, I've had cars where I took out transmissions before. Like, I've gone pretty deep into working on cars. I just don't want to do it anymore. I would rather take it to somebody to have them do it. Yeah, when I moved to Florida for school, I bought it was an 83 BMW 320i. I did some body work on it. I had it painted. A friend of mine welded a floor in. I burned him some Dream Theater CDs as payment. He was cool with that. I took the transmission out, changed a bunch of bearings. It was a manual transmission. I took it apart, changed a bunch of bearings, and put it back together. And I changed all but one bearing because the thing would howl like a hound dog going down the road. It was like, oh, I was like, oh my God, that bearing is going to drive me crazy. So I was like, that's it. I'm going to drop the transmission. I'm going to change all the bearings. I never did it before. I just had the service manual. So I figured out how to get the transmission out. And I changed all but one bearing, put it back together, took it for a ride. Ooh, I was like, son of a, it's like, well, I'm not doing it again. So I wasted all that time taking the transmission out, changing all the bearings, because I thought I knew which one it was. And I was wrong. Yeah. So yeah, I can do things if I feel like it. I mean, if you can read, you can pretty much do anything. And that's why I keep telling my daughter, I'm like, you can read. Like, she can literally just pick anything up and read it. And I said, you can do anything you want. You can read. That's all you need. So those are the conversations I have with her while she's eating lunch. I go into, what's bad about high fructose corn syrup and, why it's great she can read. And she's like, mm-hmm. I was like, you understand what I'm saying? She's like, yep. She has no idea. I don't think she has any idea what I'm talking about, but at least I can feel like I tried to explain things, eat healthy, learn how to do things yourself. She likes to cook. So here's a thing. Oh yeah, he took a part from like each gear. The car was made up of a bunch of different years of parts. Like, took one piece at a time. Yeah, I know that song. All right, so my thought was tonight, I'm not going to do boss fights. I'm just not ready for that. I'm just happy that the stream is working. I think we're pretty much functioning at full capacity. I did want to... There's I don't know, let's go to Smoldering Lake. There's a couple things I wanted to do over there. There's like a giant worm. What kind of rings do I have on? Havel's Ring of Favor. You gave your nephew the Giving Tree book on Saturday. He was disappointed it was not a toy, even though I told him it wasn't. Ended up saying thank you for the book. The Giving Tree. I think I remember my grandfather. I think he talked about that book. I personally have not read it. Because as I've said, I'm not really a reader. Why do I have Red Tearstone on? I don't really need that on right now. Increases strength. I wanted to go and see if I could kill that worm. What made you want to give...
I've been trying to reach you about your stream's extended warranty.
What? How did Brahms find me? I just got back. Johnny Brahms raided me with 8 viewers. Thank you so much, Brahms. I'm kind of testing the waters again. It's been a while since I pushed that button. Thank you so much for the raid. This is a secret stream. You found the secret stream. How you doing, Brahms? Welcome, everybody. I'm Hey, Moondoggy. What's going on? Oh, just kind of... Lolly Sands, hello.
You should be seeing a psychiatrist. Why on earth did you come here? Because the light was on.
Yeah, the light was on. The light's always on. For you, chat. That's how you can find me. Even if I'm not here, you can find the stream. And I will eventually come back. So, Brahms... what were you doing? It says no data was returned on my end. Usually that tells me what you were doing. War Tales. Why did it does not tell me that? No data was returned. I don't know why it says that. Huh. It's interesting. I don't know. That's the second moth reference in a matter of hours? Where else have you heard a reference to the moth? This means something? Yeah, I don't... In your car? No way. I'm just happy that people know about the moth. I'm not familiar with War Tales. I hope you enjoyed it. A cozy Dark Souls 3 stream. Mm-hmm. Norm he was one of my favorites. He was just my kind of guy when it comes to humor. Like, my humor is very strange. I like it dry. I like a lot of British humor. Sarcastic kind of stuff is just... He loved pushing people's buttons. Yeah. An Aboriginal lady was talking about a fake moth. Dreamtime story. Norm has humor. Well, I mean, a lot of the time, to Norm, yeah. It didn't always work out for him, but it was kind of the thing. It was kind of for him. I don't know. I think you were lucky if you got where he was going. So, yeah, this is, not that Norm. Yeah, we're talking about Norm MacDonald. Rip Norm. Yeah, so I've been gone for about a month. Well, I don't know if there's more than one. Have you ever seen them in the same place? You know another Norm who was also from America's Hat. Ah. America's Hat. Well, it's better than being America's thong, I suppose. Just made me think of Monopoly. And there's no thong piece in Monopoly. Well, Norm is alive. Well, that's good. Of the other Norm, yeah. Norm MacDonald, unfortunately, is not. His name is... Oh, what is that? You later? There's an Aussie version. Yeah, so as far as Dark Souls, I'm just kind of testing the waters. Like I said, I've been gone for about a month. My daughter got sick and stayed sick for a long time. So I couldn't hear if she needed assistance at night. She's 4, so she was coughing a lot. So I was trying to go in and intercept her so that my wife could sleep. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, but I still felt better knowing that I could hear her. And because I'm on the other side of the house with earbuds in, so I can't hear when she needs help. So she seems to be doing better. So I decided to do a refresher stream, see if I remember how all this stuff works. So you kind of caught me in the middle of my let's see if I remember what I'm doing stream. So far, so good. I think this is a sign that maybe I should stream.
You should be seeing a psychiatrist. Why on earth did you come here? Because the light was on.
The light is still on. Yeah, thank you. I think she's getting better. She's still, like, I hear her cough once or twice at night, but some nights it was just non-stop. And, you know, she just started preschool for the first time in September. And before that, I could count the number of times she was sick because I took care of her. I've been taking care of her since she was a baby. I'm a stay-at-home dad, so gotta go. All right. Well, thanks for the follow, whoever you are, because they're anonymous. And try to lay off the smokes. I will do that. Yeah, so I think she's finally getting better. She had her first gymnastics class on Saturday, and she made it through without coughing. So it's just at night when she lays down, she starts. Well, it's true. So yeah, my plan now was going to go to the smoldering lake. I never killed the giant worm that lives there, and I also never turned off the ballista. You have wine? I have vanilla cream orange bubbly. It's just, you know, like flavored carbonated water. I like it. Just took a slurp of it right now. So I was just kind of... No way. It just became in stock. I haven't tried it. It was my first time having this flavor. I typically just buy wine in a box because it's good enough. I'm not a wine drinker. I don't really feel good on wine anymore. Increases fire damage absorption. I don't know what. I don't feel like any of these rings are very good. I have like the best on. Boost attacks as long as attacking persists. I don't know. I guess I'll put that back on. I forget. I think it's like Nighthawk or something. I forget the name. Your cat just stuck his tongue up your nose. Interesting. I don't know. I guess that probably happened to me. I've got 2 cats. Brahms is going to lurk. These are my cats. This is Mingus. Her name's Mingus Dew. She's the gray one. And Charlie is he's actually Tuxedo. If they come around, I actually have a camera. I typically put them on stream. I got cat cam. Charlie's sleeping on the couch right now. So let's go to Smoldering Lake and die immediately. Charlie and Mingus. Yeah. Charlie was first, actually. You have 5. 5. Did they play piano? Charlie sleeps on our piano. We have a piano because we would like our daughter to learn how to play it. I primarily play guitar, but I've got other instruments. I can do a little piano by ear, but I never learned properly. So we're all going to probably learn together. Yeah, it's a nice Roland. Is it an RP7? I forget. It's right behind me. So he likes to sleep on it. When Mingus goes to the farm and calls the next one Parker. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Where? I forget. Where is the lake? I don't remember anything is. Sax better than piano. I was actually... Who was I? Was it Parker? I was watching a video today, and it was actually about the worst sax solo, the worst jazz sax solo ever. And I didn't get to finish watching. I actually just started watching the video, and it was one note, and then it was kind of going into the history of where that came from and how it kind of contrasted Charlie Parker. And I'm probably going to go back and watch it. I forget. It was it must have been years. And a lot of the comments in the YouTube were like, I'm sure I could play a worse solo. John Hamm sax video? John Hamm? Like the actor John Hamm? The solo I'm talking about is probably quite a bit older than John Hamm. I don't even know if I saw the guy's name that played it. But it was just one note that he played in a pattern. Where is the lake? Old Demon King. No. It's around here somewhere. Demon Ruins? Maybe it's here. There's a way... Gonna see what was for dinner. Sure. Yeah, I'll be on for a bit. I don't really have a plan here. I'm just kind of winging it. The actor, so I don't know anything about that. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, sorry for the lack of gameplay. I've been live for almost 40 minutes, and I have not played one bit of this game. But like I said, I've been gone for a month. I'm just trying to get my stream legs going. I'll probably die if I actually try and do anything. I have a boss list. If you do exclamation boss, it should be updated as far as what bosses I've killed. So the last boss I killed was Osiros, or is it Osiros? I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on Dragon Slayer armor, Champion Gundyr, and that's it. those are like the last two I've attempted, and that was like a month ago, so. But, kind of happy. Sullivan, we got Pontiff, Aldrich, Dancer. I think that was like one night. I forget. There was like three. I had like 2 weekends in a row. I took down 3 bosses. So from what I hear, and maybe anybody out there that's knowledgeable of this Dark Souls 3, oh, there is an item out there I did not get. Now, supposedly, to kill this worm, you can use the ballista to help you out with that. I don't know how to do it exactly. So, instead of trying to fight bosses when I'm tired, which is going to be pretty much all the time, but this is quite a bit later than I really wanted to start. How about we just try and do this, and I'd like to remember how to get back to the ballista area. So there's a worm out here somewhere. I see this item. Okay, there's a head. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Is the worm dead? Oh, we got it. We did it. I can't believe we did it. That was the first try. Shield of Want. All right. So now I got to get back to where I came from. Nice. I'm happy with that. So now we know how to do it. I'm going to get hit here, possibly. I think I'm safe here. So now, thanks for those GGs. It's been a while. It has been a while. So that's it. You got to get the worm to stand up. I didn't know what the dinner was. Pasta. All right. Love me some pasta. Unfortunately, I can't eat real pasta anymore, but I do remember what it tastes like, and I'll never forget. I eat gluten-free. It's fine, like I've gotten used to it, but ever since my like mid-20s, I've been eating gluten-free, and yeah, I feel like an actual human being now. What kind of pasta? I like, what do I like? Oh, my wife and daughter just made some lasagna, and I gotta say, it turned out to be very good. My wife has an awesome, I guess, memorized lasagna recipe. It's one of my favorites. Can't go wrong with that. Or, it's kind of like almost like a side, but I love chicken parmesan with a side of spaghetti. You know, that's really good stuff. So we got some kind of shield. We got a shield. Shield of Want. I want that shield. It was like spaghetti, but not spaghetti. So, like, was it smaller, or like angel hair? Like, do you mean it was like long noodles in sauce? 'Cause, I don't know the Italian names for the noodles. I'm far from Italian. Oh, it was penne. Okay. I love penne. Yeah, penne is awesome because the sauce gets all up in there. And you bite down on it and it just shoots out. Look who thinks he can just come waltzing back into our internet. Hey, you know, I have Discord and I posted a little thing there. Happy to see you as well. Now, I call you Argent all the time, but everybody calls you Alba. And I think I accidentally got like everybody calling you Argent. So I think your page even says Alba. So do you want me to like start calling you Alba? See, there we go. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I love Penne. Yeah, I've been on for like 45 minutes. This is kind of like a trying to get back on the horse to see if I remember how to ride kind of stream. It wasn't supposed to be like a real stream. That's why it wasn't announced. It's just kind of like, hey, do I remember how to push all the buttons? And I do. So I think we're good. But I just killed the worm with the ballista. First try. So far so good. Oh, we got 6,000 Solarinos. Alba is the secret name that only your friends know, and also people that go to your Twitch page and read the bio. Got it. Well, good thing it's not Spanish pasta. I think Shrum probably eats that Spanish pasta, if you know what I mean. So we got a Shield of Want. The mark of a real friend is that they read your Twitch profile. Yeah, and I deleted mine. I have to write a new one. He gobbles it down. Poor Shrum. He's not even here to defend himself. It's not nice. But it's true. He is a Penne Gobbler. Shield of an ancient king who was cursed by an all-consuming thirst. In the end, he was no king. Your cat pushed your arm down. How big is this cat? I'm getting kind of concerned that it might be like a cougar or something. That shield increases souls gain, even if it's on your back. Well, that's not going to replace my grass crest. Yeah, it says that, let me finish reading the description. Or it's Garfield. He's a big boy, not that big. Yeah, my Mingus girl, she's a chubber. And I know vets will claim what I say is false, but it's what happened. I was there. She got her parts taken out, but she had already had like 2 cycles. And I think having her parts taken out after she already had a couple cycles messed up her chemical balance, and she got fat. Because Charlie is like a super skinny boy. Like, he's healthy, but he's perfectly sized. Mingus is just fat. Just put his hand on your forearm. Yeah, my cat Charlie, he sits next to me on the couch all the time. He's a tapper. I get cat taps from him all the time. And I think there's pictures in my Discord a little bit back where he's like holding my hand, but it's like my forearm. He just put it there. The residue of the king's lust still smolders within this shield, increasing the number of souls absorbed when enemies are defeated. Ooh, the king's residue. The king's residue is all over this shield. Skill. Weapon skill. Equipping this shield in the left hand allows one to perform the skill of the right-hand weapon. What? Equipping this shield in the left hand. So I put it in my left hand. Allows one to perform the skill of the right-hand weapon. So I can perform the skill with the shield? So it's like dual wielding? Yeah, sure, Lolly's hands. Get that drink. Equipping the shield in the left hand is a good way to get covered in the king's residue. I'll never use it. I was just curious. Oh yeah, I did want to see, what do I have soul-wise? Do I have any souls? I do. Are these worth anything? I don't know. Let's go back. Let's go back to the merchant and see if I have anything worthwhile here. It lets you use your other weapon skill without two-handing it. Oh, it's not very clear. It seems like your shield will do your weapon skill of the other. So it's like, it sounded like you were dual wielding, but one was a shield. I was like, that doesn't make sense. But, you know. All right. Yeah, merchant. So I've got 6,000. Oh yeah, what do I need for a level? So I still need like 32,000 souls. Your dad yoinked your drink. The nerve. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind unless it was like, I don't know, like an old-fashioned or something that I just whipped up for myself. Can't say I ever really run into that problem. People stealing my drink. That's it's unusual. I guess it could happen. It was the last cream soda. Oh no. Not the cream soda. I know how you feel. I would be disappointed. It's been a while since I had a cream soda, but yeah, it's a good one. I drink the bubbly because it tastes almost as good as soda, and it's just carbonated water. I don't know how they do it. I'm not sponsored by them, but I would not turn them down. Like, yes, I drink bubbly. I actually drink it and I like it. I know Rav has a problem with the aftertaste or something. So I need 32,000 souls. I don't think that's going to happen. See, now where I live East Coast. I'm up in Pennsylvania, down in Pennsylvania, over in Pennsylvania. Depends on where you live. It could be any of those. We've got a local soda company called A-Treat, A-Treat. And that's what we pretty much everybody in this area grows up drinking A-Treat soda. You have a birthday party, it's stocked with A-Treat soda. And they have a cream soda. And it's so good. I love their birch beer too. Sarsaparilla. Oh my God. I like all those rooty flavored drinks. My favorite, if I had to pick a soda, would be Moxie, which is made up in New England, a bit north of me. We get it pretty easily around here. And if you buy it in the small plastic bottles, they actually make it with sugar. If you buy the cans or the large, like 2-liter, it's made with high fructose corn syrup. Boo. Stuff is trash. Give me the sugar. Oh, it's so good. It just tastes like, people ask, like, what does Moxie taste like? I'm like, well, you take all the brown sodas, like sarsaparilla, birch beer, root beer, I don't know, throw RC Cola in there, all the brown stuff. Just throw them all together, mix them around real good. It kind of tastes like that. I don't know. Maybe with a little bit of like medicine aftertaste. I can't tell you what is so appealing about it, but It's just a flavor that just speaks to me.
Ah, well,
How many souls do I have, ma'am? Your favorite soda or the old Vault drinks? I don't know if I ever had Vault. Surge. Now that was a good one. I remember being on vacation in Florida, I believe. We had a family down there on the Gulf Coast. I'm pretty sure I have had Ale 8 because we actually went to Kentucky to tour the bourbon distilleries, and that's kind of like one of their mixers is like Ale 8 and bourbon. So I'm positive we bought Ale 8 just to bring back with us because we can't get it around here. And I can't say I remember what it tastes like exactly. I really don't remember. But yes, I have had it. I just don't remember what it tasted like. Exactly what it tasted like, you know. So I needed like 32,000. Oh, maybe we can actually. I needed. Yeah, I've got 6. And I need like 32 something. So what do we got here? 20, 28. What's this? 34? I think we have enough, right? So that's 8. Whoop. Went too far. That's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? Because it's 2 of them. 20. So yeah. I think we have enough to level. Vault's apple flavor just tasted like if you carbonated apple juice and added some sourness. Ooh. I'm not familiar with Vault. Must have been a regional thing then. Vault. I can't even picture it. Maybe if I saw... I don't know. I guess... I'm curious now. Let me look at that. Vault. So it's something that's not made anymore? Vault soda. Oh, it kind of reminds me of like a Mountain Dew looking label. Like a modern Mountain Dew. Oh, it was a sweetened energy drink. Ah, I don't really do energy drinks. Vault. It doesn't really look familiar. It doesn't really look familiar. It was a Coca-Cola product. And that's the sad thing. I believe Coca-Cola bought Moxie. Moxie was like kind of independent. And then I think Coke bought them. It's kind of sad. Yeah, it says Vault was an energy drink. You had dozens of those? Well, I guess they're still working. So let's do both of those. Do that. Yeah. And $38 what? I might be able to use this. 38 what? I have to go back out.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Stop talking to me, please. 38, 364. Yeah. I don't have to waste that other one.
Ah,
I can just do this and I can save my 3,000. How far am I into the game? Oh, I think you went to go grab a drink or something. Here's my, if you do exclamation boss, I keep that updated every time I kill a boss. So I'm currently, the last time I played this, like I said, I haven't streamed in like a month. I'm stuck on Dragon Slayer armor and Champion Gundyr. I was kind of like bouncing back and forth. See, I'm not very good at the Dark Souls games. I enjoy exploring. So, I get through I get through the games, but not skillfully. Sometimes it's luck. Other times it's luck. And then sometimes it's luck. I have played Dark Souls 1, all bosses, including DLC. Yeah, we can go. I have not investigated Archdragon Peak. Oh, and there's also DLC bosses available. You've only killed Udex. Okay, so you're new. So that anything you're seeing here is a giant spoiler, and that's on you. I don't typically worry too much about spoilers, but it's because I won't remember. It's like I jump into games and I'm like, oh, I want to play this game. Many people would be like, yeah, I don't want to watch because I don't want to get spoiled. For me, the good thing is I won't remember anything about it by the time I get back to it. It's just like watching the game. And you know what's funny? Dark Souls 3 is like my least favorite game to watch. I just can't stand watching Dark Souls 3. I don't know why. I just don't find it interesting to watch. I love Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2. I'll watch Bloodborne. Sekiro is not really a favorite of mine to watch, but I recently purchased it, so at some point we're going to get to Sekiro. But after this, I had a championship bout between Darkest Dungeon and Elden Ring, and chat voted for a month with their channel points, and just barely by like 1% Elden Ring won. So that's going to be next. Yeah, I don't even know about the Archdragon Peak thing. I know there's something I have to do. So, like I said, I'm not too crazy about... I won't lose my mind if someone spoils something. But I do sometimes like to try and figure some stuff out, but I also don't mind being pointed in a direction. So, as far as the Archdragon Peak thing goes, I know there's something about it that you have to do to maybe, I don't know, talk to somebody, but that's something like I kind of want to try and figure out at some point. You didn't even find it on your own. Okay. The only game I don't like watching are hero shooter games. Hero shooter games. Can you give me an example? It's one of the most obscure secret areas they've ever had. I know it has something to do with a gesture, right? Oh, Overwatch? Yeah, I can't watch Overwatch. Yeah, that's a perfect example. I understand what you mean. I don't like Overwatch. I do like battle royales, though. I love watching certain people. I love watching like Happy Hob. He's known for like no-hitting Souls games and that stuff. But I like watching him learn how to play Warzone because he's gotten so much better than when he first started. Now, I don't play battle royales or shooters, but I used to watch like Doc and Tim and all those guys when they used to play like the early days of battle royale with like Battlegrounds, PUBG, stuff like that. There was another one too. DayZ maybe. I can't remember all those earlier. It would have been like 2017 or so. But yeah, Overwatch I can never get into. I don't really like Apex Legends. I can't watch that. I don't like Fortnite. But I do like Warzone and similar. I forget what the other ones are like. Yeah, H1Z1. Yes. Oh my God. Those guys were hilarious because they would just team up with people and goof around with them, and it was just a really good time. I loved watching that. Towley used to play it, and they all those big streamers used to just pick up like kids and just run with it, and it was a blast. I miss those days.
Ashen One, be sure to bring...
H1Z1, yeah. All right, so we should be able to level
Welcome home.
something.
Very well. Then take.
What are we leveling? Okay. Dex is at 38. What will that do for us? That'll give us 360. Well, Argent, or Alba, I don't know. You gotta tell me. Just straight up tell me what to call you. I've been thinking about it for a long time. I see everybody call you Alba. I'm like, I mean, Argent is the first word I see. So, endurance. I haven't touched endurance in a while. I was trying to max some stuff out. I mean, you can never go wrong with the Vega. Can't go wrong with the Vega. Rav is back. Can finally start playing the game again. I can't believe we got that worm first try. It was like something I heard in a stream. Like, you can kill the worm with the ballista. I was like, no way. It depends on the flavor, Rav. Like, I don't love every, like, what's one that I don't like? Cherry? I don't know. I really like mango, raspberry. This vanilla orange cream one is really good. But I don't like all of them. You always just go with what the streamer calls you. Okay, I mean, I want to probably call you Argent because that's just naturally what comes out. If you're thinking about the same brand, the blue cans always suck. Blue cans. There's like a coconut something, I think. You know, there is a peach, and I'm disappointed. They had to throw ginger in there. Why do they always put peach ginger? Just give me the peach. Keep your ginger to yourself. I mean, I like ginger. It's fine and dandy, but I don't want it with my peach all the time. That really grinds my gears. There you go. What should I do? Should I just keep going with vigor? What were we doing? I've been lacking on upping my endurance. That's like cherry and mint? Yeah, I swear, peach ginger is a very common flavor pairing. And I like them individually. I love peaches, I love ginger. I just don't like it together. It just gives the peach this weird back end flavor that I'm just kind of, it's not even an aftertaste. It's just like a subtle, oh, why did you do that flavor? It's not too late to pivot to a luck build. Oh? Well, I mean, item discovery goes up by 1. It's pretty solid. You know what's a good combo? Orange juice and pineapple juice. Yeah, I can see that being a possibility. Sure. Would it be dumb to go with endurance? I don't know. I mean, should I just take vigor up to 40? It's funny because, like, I think about Akinar. Akinar is a streamer that was also playing Dark Souls 3. I was ahead for a little bit, then we were around the same point. I stopped playing, and he just blew through Dragon Slayer armor and Champion Gundyr and I forget, a bunch of other stuff, and left me in the dust. And I remember him saying when he fought one of the bosses, I forget which boss it was, he's like, I stopped at like 23 vigor or something. I was like, what? As long as you keep getting stamina, it's worth leveling endurance. I am a big fan of endurance. Let's do it. Because it's getting behind, you know. I got 38 decks. Man, I got that within 36 souls. That's awesome.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Yeah, I'd like that. Anybody a big fan of like cranberry juice? I like the cranberry juice that's like no sugar added. I like it kind of bitter. Orange, pineapple, and vanilla. Okay. I don't know if I've ever had that. But I'm willing to try anything once. Unless, you know, there's like poop in it or something. Then I'm probably going to say no. That's where I draw the line. I draw the line at poop. Now, how do I get back to that ballista? You mix it with water if it's too strong. Okay. Yeah. That probably works pretty well. How do I get back to that ballista? What about that coffee that gets pooped out? Absolutely not. I have gone on rants about that on my stream already. That Koopy Luwak or whatever it is. Do not buy it. They torture the cats that make it. They capture them, they put them in a cage, and they force feed them the coffee berries. And they poop them out and they collect them. And that's it. They just torture those poor cats to make coffee that is, from what I've read, is just mediocre at best. It's not worth it. So please do not buy Kopi coffee. I believe it's Kopi. I don't remember the whole thing. It was like Kopi Luwak or something. Yeah. No, it's they're wild cats that eat the coffee berries and poop them out. They do that naturally. Luwak. Yeah. Kopi space Luwak. Sells between $220 and $1,100 per kilogram. So $100 to $500 per pound. That was back in 2010, so who knows. But it's the civet cat eats them and poops out the bean. They eat the cherry, which is, it's like a fruit, and then they poop out the coffee bean, and it's collected and then roasted. So yeah, don't ever buy it. I mean, it's different if somebody gifts it to you, like you didn't buy it. I would still have a hard time drinking it, but I'll be like, well, at that point, if I just throw it away, then all the torture that civet went through to make it was just for nothing. So maybe I would drink it just to honor the poor cat. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. People do some pretty terrible things to animals, and I don't know why. So how do I get back to the ballista? I got there once. You still wouldn't drink it? It sounds like a brand of coffee you would find in Fallout. You have an awkward coffee story. Okay. I'm always down for awkward. I mean, that's pretty much my middle name. How do I get? Can you tell me how to get to the ballista? I got there once, but I don't remember how I got there. I have to go down through the demon ruins. Like actually have to go and like fight in the demon ruins. But I don't want to. I just want to, like, go there. Ugh. It's going to take forever because I don't remember how to play this game. Can I run there? Like, I've already been through here. Is that guy... He already found me? Oh, God. Oh, God, he's coming. Ah. Don't hurt me. Oh, no. Oh, God. Too scary. Does he come out here? Or is that his leash? Is that your leash, buddy? Uh-oh. That sounds bad. Titanite shard. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, I explored. Yeah, I explored. So I've got, like, everything opened up. Former classmate contacted you after a year or more after graduating from community college, invited you out to Starbucks, had a crush on her, so you were excited. You went, said she got the coffee. You're like, all right. She brought the coffee out. It turned out to be just hot water. She made small talk, took out a couple packets of instant coffee, then asked you to try it. And if you would buy some from her? Oh my God. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is an amazing story. Wow. Was it any good? But yeah, I did explore down here. I just don't remember anything about it. I got to the ballista like one time. I thought there were two guys right here. You spilled some out. Oh, well then it was too weak. You didn't get the full strength coffee. Where's the other one? I hear something. You know, I do occasionally drink the Starbucks instant coffee. I'm not a big fan of Starbucks. See, people that don't know me, I'm a bit of a coffee nerd, and like I grind my own beans and stuff like that. I've got a bunch of equipment. I've got a whole cabinet full of coffee brewing stuff. Yeah, I had a friend like that, Rav. Like, he always had some kind of crazy stuff happen to him. You, I actually believe. This guy, I don't. This other guy I'm talking about, I don't believe half the stuff he told me happened. But that seems very plausible. Come on, guys. Oh, God. Trying to get with that purple haze. I'm so bad at enemies with pole arms. You can grow coffee. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I think you linked an article or something. I wasn't in on that whole conversation, so I didn't hear the whole thing, but I think you posted a picture in Discord or something. Oh, you jerk. Yeah, I did explore down here, and I did not enjoy it. I'm ready to do 1, 2, 3, and then a delayed 4. Kanzi, holy moly, what's going on? I'm doing okay. As I've been saying, I'm just doing a, do I remember how to stream? And so far I would say I kind of do. Why is this guy burning? How are you doing, Kanzi? Good to see you in here. Oh, is that stream elements? Oh, I still have that timer going. Hold on. I forgot about that. All right. It is turned off. Turned it off. Sitting in your chair too long and now your back hurts. Yeah, that sounds about right for the elderly. I really like I said, I haven't been on so long, I don't remember what's going on in here, and apparently I forgot to turn that off. So I come through here. How do I get... How do I get to the ballista from here? Oh, I remember this room. Isn't there like a dog or something in here? Maybe not. Thinking of the wrong thing. Because neither goal was met? No, Elden Ring. Elden Ring won by 1%, and I gotta say it's because Sarandon was on vacation at the time and wasn't voting. So it kind of fell behind. You know, Darkest Dungeon kind of fell behind. But technically Elden Ring won by like 1%. Okay. Large Titanite shard. Oh, you're still doing your vacation thing. Now your cat's on your chest. I hope you're laying down because that would be awkward. I can give your... yeah, I'll give your points back too. Sorry, just choking on air. I saw... Wait a minute. What in the world is that guy doing up in the air? What is that? I thought there was a... What is that? I don't even know what that is. It's 10:20. It's 1:20 for me. AM. Is it a slime? I don't remember ever seeing that before. Weird. Have we seen slimes before? I try standing directly under it? Yeah. Not gonna happen. You gonna go away? Thanks. Okay. Am I going the right way? Where am I hearing walking? Above me? Yeah, Elden Ring will happen, unfortunately. I mean, it's a fine game. Looking forward to it. Kind of wish there was a bit of a break, though. Going from Dark Souls 3. I guess I haven't been over here. That's another one of those enemies that have been in every game from Demon's Souls to Elden Ring. I don't think I can jump that, can I? It's probably a trap. Probably fall down there and get destroyed. Yeah, it's funny. Mingus does not like to be picked up, but she will climb up on me and lay on my chest. If I have to support her with my arm, though. Can I just go back and finish Jet Set Radio? You know there's a new one coming out? I forget what it's called, but it's like a successor to that game. Oh, I didn't explore down there, right? I think I ran through that section. I don't remember. I don't remember where to go. Atari just bought Bubsy. No. Is that true? Whoa. I just don't remember where to go here. I swear there was some area that I just like ran past everything. Hey, no problem, Lolly. Just, if you want to just lurk away, that's totally fine. A lot of my stream is just lurking. That's fine. People put me on and fall asleep all the time. I've gotten used to it. I pretty much just say what I'm doing as I'm doing it, just so I keep talking. And I think out loud. Some people, when they get started streaming, they don't really know what to say, and I don't say anything of importance most of the time. We've got Lurk, we've got Lurky, if you don't like my mean message, as some people out there have said. We've got Lurk and Lurky, and we've also got Sleepy. He's a bit nicer as well. Whoa, that was a fireball. I don't know what I did here before. I definitely got through this, though. I think I just ran for it. Is there somewhere else I can start? Still trying to get the jerk alert going. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Is there somewhere, is there like another... There's got to be another bonfire I can start from. I don't remember having to go through this entire place just to get to the ballista. Oh, I think he does. Oh, that's right. The middle of the lake hole. Yes. I was going to say, I did not go through here. That's what it was. You're out of Tums. No. Wait, Old Demon King, doesn't that start you, like, inside that room? Why would I start at Old Demon King? Can I just start here or Old King's antechamber? Isn't that? You found some. Oh yeah. I just don't remember how to go from here. I don't think I really need to go this way. There's a way to go from here, but I don't think I need to. If I go from Demon Ruins, I could just run out. I don't remember where exactly the hole in the lake is. Yeah, here we can just run back out. That's it. It's from... like somewhere over on the right is another entrance to this area. I'll stop and get a sip of my drink. I didn't even realize Mingus has been sitting next to me. Let me get some cat cam. It's been a while. I think we're okay here. Let's see. Cat cam. There she is. Hello. It's kind of dark because I don't have any like extra lighting on, but this is my Mingus. What's going on? This is my chubby girl. Nobody wants to see that. There you go. She likes to do like headbutts and stuff. Give me a headbutt? Gonna give me a headbutt? That's not a headbutt. It's kind of a little one. Banana Tums? I might just stick with the heartburn. They're probably fine. Alright, so that's Mingus. She might give us a plop. She likes to plop for us. She's gonna plop. There you go. You got a plop. That was a nice controlled plop. She's so fat. Well, there you go. She came to visit. I don't know how long she was sitting there because She wasn't yelling at me. She typically yells at me the whole time until I pet her. Yeah, that was a good plot. I'll take it. Sometimes she really just lets herself fall down. Those are the good ones. Those are like the 11 out of 10. Okay, so there's a hole in the lake. This might... I think the key is to get there without taking a buttload of damage, but if you like roll, it's probably fine. But I know there's another way. I just want to see what the other entrance is. It's like over here somewhere. Oh my god. Run, you fool. It's over here. I just want to see what... Is there like a... There is one right here. What is it? Oh, it's a catacomb. It's catacombs. Okay, there we go. That's the one I wanted. So you go from catacombs. But where is the hole? It's by those, just like a brick structure of sorts, I suppose. It's over here somewhere, right? Come on, that didn't hit me. I can't find it. Oh, it's over here. Oh, I was right next to it. You streamed 4 times? Here we go. Okay, so I was right next to it. So if I make it out to the brick structure, we're good. Where did I come down? Here? I don't remember how to actually get there. Twice playing games and twice testing out... Oh, piano stream. That would be cool. I think about doing some musical streams. So this doesn't go anywhere. What is this? Were you actually, like, are you going to stream? Because, I mean, you've pretty much just streamed Elden Bingo. I mean, I used to stream. There was a time when I used to stream. So my plan is to kind of do stuff like this. Granddaddy and I have been watching shows and stuff at night. Like, she does dishes, I scoop poop, and then we watch a show, and then she goes to bed. So I'll probably just stream whenever she goes to bed. I'm not going to have... My schedule is going to be like sometime after 10. Could be 11, more, most likely if we're watching something. And my streams are going to be short, like a couple hours. Two, 3 hours. But I'll stream like kind of often. It's kind of like what I'm hoping. Yeah, game streams are weird. All right, so we just came in this way. So now we got to decide, do we go left or right? One way is like a secret. Large Titanite shard. Piano you wanted to do. More logistics to figure out. Well, I mean, the stream could be practice. Yeah, Rev, if, go check out Discord, the music section. Argent posted some music he's been working on for his game. He does play piano. So, I don't... God. Okay, scared the crap out of me. Okay, so there's one on each side. I do have a pet section in Discord, yeah. I've got a section for most, like, common sections. Yeah, there's either a link at the bottom or you can just do exclamation Discord or exclamation socials. You'll get a link to the Discord. It should still work. Yeah, my Twitter is, like when I go live, it just announces that I'm live on Twitter. I don't tweet stuff, so if you do use Twitter, that's another way you could know that I'm live. YouTube is, I post all of my streams on YouTube, just raw. I don't edit them. So we don't have to come this way. So we have to come down and go left. Yeah, sure. It's a pretty chill place. It's not like mega busy. Oh, wait. I was down here. I was already down here. So how do I get... How do I get to the ballista? I was already at this one. That guy comes back. Then we've got whatever this is. This is so dumb. I might just look it up. I might just look it up. Getting a lot of Titanite shards that just don't need. See that guy down there? Someone's sleeping. Is there anything over there? This is where the dog things are, right? Yeah, I've been through here. There's a couple of them. Yeah. And some of those flamey dudes. You please? Are you like stuck? What is going on? I can't lock. Okay. I was gonna say, there's a guy here. Oh, some pictures of Coda in the pet channel. Nice. I will check it out. Okay. Somehow I keep losing my lock, and I think it's from looking around. I've had that problem with Dark Souls 3 pretty much since I started playing it. I just don't like the lock on. There's got to be a better way to get to this ballista. That was a secret, right? There's something, we come out here and then just run to the left, I believe. Now we've got rats. Like, this is how you get there? Is that the whole point of going this way, is just to get to the ballista? Because there has to be... I don't know. I really don't remember. I do remember there being a lot of rats down here. Do you remember that? Is it just that one? Come on! Attack! Yeah, maybe streaming will help. Get the interest back up. Okay, so that's one thing. I don't know if we ever figured out what to do down here. I don't think so. I don't know what you're supposed to do down here. Run fast? Yeah, I don't think so. Find enemy, kill enemy. Good point, yeah. I can see that working. In certain circumstances. I don't know if you can really kill lava. Oh my god, will you please attack? It's just like the lava pools in 1 and 2. I don't remember anything about them. I don't. I see ya. What? Well, we just keep going. Oh, is this where all the... Yeah. Oh, you have to max out resistance. Oh, come on. Why can't I hit any of this garbage? I don't think I have anything I could even wear. Like, I've got blood bite, poison bite, chill bite. There's nothing, that's like curse, right? What did I used to wear all the time? I think I used to wear blood bite. I don't know. Oh, you've got a Frankie too? Yeah, my grandparents used to have a Frankie. He was a tux. I think we just run, right? Or walk slowly. Now, I know down there was that guy to fight. Look at this guy coming after me. You just stay back there. Get out of here. What a turd. And there was... Yeah, I was going to say there was like a black knight. Yeah, I can't wait to check them out. See ya. That's what I thought. I think we did fight him once before. Yeah, I don't allow my cats into the bedrooms anymore. They used to go in the bedroom, but... they're just not really the best bed mates. One likes to sleep on your ankles, and the other one is like right in like the bend of your leg. And it's just not comfortable. So really, that's it. You have to go through that. That's crazy. I don't know. Let's put on blood bite. I think there's some... blood enemies. I don't remember how to go. I think at some point... they stop. And you gotta go... like, there's no reason to go to the right. We can just fight the skellies. All right, Kanzi. Good to see you for sure. Thanks for stopping in and chatting a bit. It's definitely good to see you. Hopefully I can stream a bit more here and there. Like I said, don't have a real schedule. Just kind of look for me maybe a little bit later on for now. Oh, these guys. These guys suck. Okay. Yellow bug pellet. Okay. I like that. We got one more here. That's big. That's a big boy. I don't know what else is up there, so let's not go too far. So cool, though. Oh. Oh. Got him. Okay, that's what we died to last time we were here. We died to that guy. I've made it this far before. So Demon Ruins... is all about getting to the ballista. Interesting. I'm still super scared. Even like the noise of the ballista is spooking me out. It's very cool though. Just looking for secret guys. We got it. Got the ballista. Who are these guys? Oh, they're like giants or something. Are they dead? Look like they're dead. I guess they were supposed to be loading it. Wait a minute. Who was loading it this whole time? So this doesn't go anywhere, does it? Oh, it goes back down. Okay. I could just bone out, right? Look at that thing. That's so cool. So that... it's pointing... I'd like to know, how is it hitting me when I'm out in the stuff? Is there anything else to do here, or is that it? And that's where we went in. See, it's hitting me over there, though. And it's pointed... oh, I guess it can rotate. Still. I don't know. Could probably just bone out. I don't feel like there's a reason to... jump down there unless there's some kind of item, you know? Is there an item that I might be missing? Oh, what? I just wonder if there's an item. Oh boy. That was a fall. I just wonder if there was an item on this platform. One of these platforms that you can only get if you went down the steps. So we might as well just go down the steps. Just to check. I don't see any. And then, you know, we just got crabs. Not too worried about the crabs. And there could just be an item on the very last step, but it appears not. Thought you said something. Well, I have been talking this whole time, so. Okay. And now that I've gotten everything, there's no more ballista. So, I kind of did it backwards. The worm is dead. And as far as I know, we got all the items. But we can... Oh, you know what? There's a ring down here that we might as well get. It's over here. If I can get it. Now I don't know. Maybe I needed the ballista to get it. I probably needed the ballista to knock this down. Oh well. But there's a ring in there. It's right there. You can see it. Just trying to clip. Yeah, I think I needed the ballista to break this. Oh well. I'm not going for 100%. I don't think I can bomb it. Wait, I have charcoal pine resin on. Why? Yeah, I really don't think this is going to work. Nope. Okay. Well, there's a ring in there, and I just thought about it. Should have gotten it after killing the worm. And I think that's the only thing I did actually miss down here. Yeah. All right. Well, that's a wrap, I guess. That's too bad. I'm certainly not going back to turn it on. I'm not even sure that's possible. I don't even know if that's possible. So now we got $6 grand. What am I supposed to do with it? Guess I'll just go back to the catacombs and then back to Firelink. Okay, that's pretty much what I wanted to accomplish. That's good. I'm happy with that. It's something. But I have 6,000 souls. I don't really know what I can do with it. What do you have? More fire bombs. Oh, there's still embers I could buy. And I've got 1,000 left. What can I buy for 1,000? What do you have? What is that? Talisman. I'm good on arrows. I've got 600 stored. Oh wait. Feather arrow. I've got 99. No stored. No, I don't have any. Oh, I've got wood arrows. Okay. I've got some of these great. I don't do a whole lot of cat cuddling because I don't like being covered in hair. And even if I do brush them, I swear I still get covered in it. Gold pine. Where'd he get the frost? Human pine resin. What? How do you get... I don't really want to know, I guess. Rotten. Carthus. How do you get the frost? The frosty stuff. Is there somebody else that sells stuff? Or is it just not available right now? Oh, there's scale. I don't need it, but... I mean, before I sit down in the morning, I vacuum where I know the cats sleep. And then you just gotta vacuum the house. Unfortunately, we have a lot of carpeting, which is gonna go at some point, and we're gonna put hard flooring down. But man, carpeting does not help with cats because Charlie likes to brush himself on the carpet. So along with vacuuming off the couch, I usually vacuum up all his chunks that he left for me. Human. I swear there was some kind of frost. I have 19 homeward bones. Well, I guess I'll just buy fire bombs, so I don't know. So I'm not wasting it. What else do I have? I feel like I used to buy... What was I buying? Oh, I was buying gems all the time in Dark Souls 2. You could buy healing items. You can't buy healing items in this. Oh, one of the hairless cats? I can't wait to have my entire stream set up in the office where the cats will not be allowed. The piano is also going to move into the office because right now it has a cover over it, like a soft, like a velvet cover, but I have to put pillows on top of each side of it because Charlie will lay on the piano cover, and I have it covered just to keep his claws off of it, but they would certainly go through the velvet. I don't know. They're just a pain with having to be on everything. I don't know. I guess I'll just buy fire bombs since I just wasted some. What else is there? I have 1,000. Undead Hunter Charm. I don't really use special stuff, you know? How am I going to get the piano in your office? Well, it's an electric piano. So it's rather skinny. It's kind of like a fancy synthesizer, essentially. It's got weighted keys and it's got high sample rate on the samples and stuff. Now, right across from the office is one of the bathrooms. We've got a master bathroom. We've got the main bathroom in the hallway. And that doorway, at least the one good thing is they put the doorways across from each other. So if you can kind of angle it you can get it in one doorway and then kind of back up a little bit into the other doorway, and then you can go in. So it should fit fine. But my desk is 6 feet long, but it's in 2 sections, and each section is like 2 feet wide and 6 feet long. So like the back section has all my retro consoles, my audio interface, my microphone, processor, preamp, and then my lower section has like my keyboard, my headphone amp, my speakers. You know, it's like where my hands rest. Try green blossoms. That sounds like something I would need to use. Temporary boost to stamina. Oh, you know, I remember trying that stuff back when I was doing what I can picture him. Smelter. I tried doing that because I was running out of stamina for Smelter. I think I tried that. I mean, it's 1,000. I guess I'll buy it. I don't know what items exceeding maximum placed in storage. What, do I already have that? Oh, I had. Okay, well, we have some stored now. That's fine. Thanks, Cheese. I was probably gonna head out though. Like, I guess I'll just buy some arrows. I don't know. I just wanted to use up my souls.
Ashen One, be sure to bring...
Yeah. So I'm happy. I mean, I have on my whiteboard, I had written down to do Smoldering Lake, do the worm and the ballista. So that's what we did. This was, I think, a pretty successful test stream, just to make sure I could actually get through a stream. I don't know if anything went wrong on your end, but I don't see, it doesn't look like Salsa is on, so I'm not going to raid anybody because I'm not going to be hanging out. I see like Shrum is on, and I don't know about Shrum. He eats that penne pasta. You know, Toki's on doing Scooby-Doo. That's cool. Toki's cool. You're gonna get some sleep? All right. Yeah, Brahms, I owe a lot to Brahms because Brahms, early on, Brahms rated me a lot and gave me a lot of my initial follows that I needed to get my affiliate back in the day. Like I started last year, like February. So I was happy that Brahms decided to stick around and continue to raid me. Brahms raids me quite often, really. He's one of my, probably like one of the channels that raids me the most. I'm happy you stuck around and hung out, Lolly Sands. I remember, I have seen your name for sure in Brahms's channel. I lurk a lot. I don't really have time to chit chat during the day and like early evening because my daughter is awake yet. And I mean, Brahms is fine, but a lot of the people I watch, I can't have on around my daughter. But luckily Brahms is safe. So, yeah, Brahms is awesome, and I always appreciate the raids. And I always say Brahms is even more chill than me. If, you know, as long as I'm not fighting a boss, I'm pretty chill. when it comes time for boss fights, yeah. Blood pressure goes off the charts. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate you sticking around and chatting. And I will, as soon as I'm out of here, I'm going to upload my stream to YouTube. I just export it right from Twitch. And then I'll pop on over to Discord and check out your Kit Kats. But let me head on over to this screen. And then I'll roll my credits and just say thanks for hanging out with me tonight for my short test stream, hopefully marking a return to semi-regular streaming. Like I said, it's probably going to be later at night because I'm just trying to hang out with everybody, family-wise. My wife works hard, and then at night I would make her like basically watch me stream. And she's kind of like a mod and that, but I was like, we've been watching shows and stuff at night, and it's nice. So I'd like to continue doing that. And then I'm just gonna, instead of just waiting to the weekend, I'm gonna try and stream short like this throughout the week, 2-3 hours. And then maybe the weekends we'll do some longer, like 4 or 5 hour streams. And we'll just kind of go with it. See how everyone's liking the schedule. I know I'm going to miss a lot of people streaming late, but, you know, it's all I can do. So, yeah, thanks, everyone. Thanks for the follows. And, of course, thank you to Brahms for that raid. Always appreciated. And I will try and stop in and say hey when I can. But, yeah, good night, everybody. I will be back when I'm back. So just, you know, make sure you're following. Make sure if you want to follow Twitter, that'll give you an announcement. Go ahead and follow me on here. I don't really push for follows. It's totally up to you, but you know, if you want to know when I'm on, because I don't really know what my schedule is going to be, it's probably the best way. And thank you, Lolly Sands, for hanging out and posting pictures of your cat. Good night, everybody.